Plumbing business tips from a plumbing company owner are so much better than business tips from a marketing company. And the reason I say that, if you're a plumber, if you want to own a plumbing company or go into business, learn from somebody who's been there, learn from somebody who's tried it. Owning a plumbing business isn't easy to do. You've got to know more than just plumbing. When I first opened my own plumbing company, I realized there were a lot of things that I didn't know. So I hired coaches. I hired Michael Gerber, the small business guru. He wrote the E-Myth books, and I tell you what, it really helped me a lot reading them. And then when I hired him, he taught me a lot of what I needed to do. Later, I became a coach so I could teach people how to do it. Owning a plumbing company literally puts a lot of stress on you. And here's why. You've got families depending on you. Families depending on you for their food, for their bills, for their house, for their insurance. There's a lot of different things, and you need to make sure your phone keeps ringing and you keep making profit and doing things the right way so that you can keep these people working every day. Think about it. If you're a plumber in the field, would you rather work for a company that struggles every day, or would you rather work for one that's booming and doing well and can always reinvest in themselves? Being a plumbing business is a hard thing to do. You have to learn to be a businessman, not just a plumber. Michael Gerber says it well. We all walk out and we have this entrepreneurial seizure. We walk in and we think, I'm a good plumber. I can build a great plumbing company. If all there was to it was plumbing, that would be so correct. But unfortunately, you have to understand accounting, marketing, billing, accounts payable, accounts receivable, so many different things that those are things that most of us plumbers, we were really never taught. And if we've worked for other companies our whole lives, we never really had to learn. Then the big deal, you've got to learn how to grow a plumbing business. And in the beginning, if you don't have a lot of money, you have to learn how to do it without that. So what you've got is a lot of time. So how do you grow a plumbing business then? You learn to network. You learn to get out, meet people, and introduce yourself. Not just at networking events, maybe you just drive around to real estate offices and go in and introduce yourself to the agents. I actually started speaking at real estate companies. I would walk in and teach real estate agents about plumbing, things they didn't know. Why do we recommend a sewer water test? Why is it important? How much do things normally cost? Because some of these people have no idea. And having that knowledge and being able to come in and speak professionally about that was great for me. I built a lot of relationships in the real estate industry, and that's really helped me grow my business. Some of those relationships turn out to be really good because they led to property management companies. They led to bigger customers that called me on a regular basis. Some of those also led to insurance agents that needed a plumber to refer in case they had a slab leak, in case they had water damage. I was the person that they called. That was so good for me because it helped me grow my business without advertising. Marketing for plumbers is huge. Marketing for your plumbing company is even bigger and more. The reason being, when you start building that company, you start having people depend on you. Pay-per-click is great, and there's a lot of marketing companies that's all they try to sell. My problem with that is all you're doing is paying for your phone to ring. I wanted to invest in my company. I wanted to invest in SEO. I wanted to invest in networking, building a community. I wanted to invest in video to start getting my word out to my customers. I wanted to invest in SEO to make my phone ring by people finding my webpage. Not by advertising it, not by driving people to it that way, but by people finding it organically. Guys, these are all things that I had to learn, and now I'm just trying to tell you there's a better way than just hiring a marketing company and giving them a lot of money for a pay-per-click to make your phone ring. So marketing became more than pay-per-click. It became more than a website. It became social media. We started learning how to do Facebook. We started learning how to do LinkedIn. We started really learning how to do YouTube. Social media is great because that's an investment in yourself. And if you're investing in your company, are you or the people in your company that are going to help it grow from within, you're going to end up being better off in the long run. If you're already doing something like this, if you're doing social media, if you're doing video, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you're doing. Let other people know what you're doing that can help them. Look, there's enough homes in the world, all the plumbers right now, we can't get to them. Let's help each other learn how to do social media and marketing the right way so that we can drive people to real plumbers instead of to handyman or chucking a truck. So opening a plumbing business, you need to think about what kind of plumbing company you want to be. Do you want to be the best company in town, or do you want to be the cheapest plumbing company in town? Do you want to hire the best plumbers and have them dress nice, drive nice vehicles, look good, and have a good routine when they show up? Or do you want to be that guy that you just send somebody out to fix the problems? What kind of plumbing company do you want to be? Do you want to walk in and give people options? We like looking at a project and giving them multiple options. A low-cost option, a medium-cost option, and a higher-end option. But these are all options based on what they need, not what we want to sell them. Don't ever try to sell anybody something they don't need. They can see right through your BS in the very beginning, and they'll know it. Always look at what their problem is. Try to find out what caused that problem. Can you give them a solution for what'll fix that? If we walk in and we're changing a lot of flappers in a house because the rubber's really deteriorated, we like doing a sewer water test. Do they need a water filtration system? Do they need an anti-scale device because they've got extremely hard water? Think about what kind of plumbing company you want to be. Opening a plumbing business is a big deal. And when you do it, you want to make sure that you are building the kind of plumbing company that you want to be known for. Think about that in the very beginning. Do you want to be known as a bad plumber that hires just anybody that walks off the street? We're very picky about everybody we hire. And we are for a reason, because we want to build a culture here that people really want to be a part of. And knowing that from the very beginning has helped us build our company the way we want to build it. It has helped us become the company that we are proud of. We get good reviews. We have positive feedback from people that we go out and do things for. We get referrals from people that we've done work for in the past. If you're going to build a plumbing company, build a good business, make sure you think about it in the beginning. Get your roadmap to where you want to be. And make sure that you follow it and stick with it. Don't veer off of it too much. Now, if a good opportunity comes along and you can invest in a tool and do something, fantastic. If somebody calls in with a job that is not what you do, don't just do it to make money. Refer them to somebody else that maybe does specialize in that. We specialize in slab leaks and leak detection because not a lot of plumbing companies around here are doing it right. Now, a lot of companies are doing it, but they're doing it wrong. That sets us apart and helps make us look better. If you're a plumber and you own the company, think about what type plumbers you enjoyed working with. Think about what type plumbers you learned from. What kind of plumber do you want to hire? Now, when I first started out, I ran my own truck until I was so busy that I couldn't. Then I hired a plumber. Then I let him run the calls and I picked up anything that he couldn't get to. And I did that until I got so busy that we were both running calls, and I hired another plumber. Guys, think about the plumber you're going to hire. If you're a plumber and you've been in this trade, you know what I'm talking about. Do you want a clean-cut plumber? Do you want one that knows what he's talking about? Do you want one that's a professional? What kind of plumber are you going to hire? Because this is the plumber that's going to be out representing your company every time he walks in a house. Guys, let me know down below what you're doing. If you like these videos, please leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, and if you hadn't done it yet, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on anything. Plumbing business tips from a plumbing company owner are probably a lot different than the plumbing business tips a marketing company will give you. Listen to me, guys. I've been there and I know what I'm doing. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber, and I'll see you on the next video if you don't get flushed.